We have more Blade news. And guess what? Things are about to get really spicy, baby. Now, as you all know, Wesley Snipes stole the show in Deadpool and Wolverine. It isn't even debatable. And immediately after fans left the theaters, they were campaigning for him to return to the role of Eric Brooks. Thus, hashtag recast Wesley Snipes was born. Now, some people are pushing back against this movement. They feel that Ali should get his opportunity to play the character. However, there's people like me and you who's emotionally attached to that of Wesley. And also, we feel that he should get a fourth film. Now, you fast forward to today, the most recent news is telling us that Wesley is back for 5 more projects. That's right, baby. Wesley Snipes is back as Blade. I gave you guys that report from Comic Book Cast 2. Yeah, I know some people are saying that the guy didn't cite any sources, right? But from my experience with that of Comic Book Cast 2, he isn't wrong about much, right? Now, today we have some news that I feel that Marvel Studios is doing to get the audience back in groove with that of Wesley Snipes' Blade. Now, before we get into this, do your boy owe 3 major favors. Please hit that subscribe button. And if y'all gonna hit that subscribe button, make sure you hit that notification bell because YouTube absolutely sucks at notifying subscribers that content creators has uploaded videos to their platform. And don't forget to hit that like button to help out that algorithm, baby. Now let's get into today's news. This article is coming from CBR.com. It is titled, Wesley Snipes' Blade trilogy is screaming for free as fans campaign for 4th film. That is very important right there. You need to pin that in your head. After the return of Wesley Snipes to the role in Deadpool and Wolverine, all 3 original Blade films are currently available to watch for free. With continued chatter about a possible 4th film happening, it may not be a bad time to revisit the trilogy. So, I'm not going to give you the whole article. Just want to give you what is important out of it. All right. Snipes' run in the role appeared to be finished following Ali's casting for the MCU reboot of Blade. However, the actor's Blade Trinity co-star Ryan Reynolds surprised audiences by reuniting with Snipes for this year's hit film Deadpool and Wolverine. Snipes made an unannounced return in the movie, reprising his role as Blade for the first time since Trinity was released 2 decades earlier. Reynolds has since campaigned for Snipes to finally get a 4th Blade film. This led to rumors of a possible movie happening, especially with Ali's planned film continuing to stall after various production problems. You know they was going to say that. All right, what else I want to get out there? While it remains to be seen if Blade 4 will happen, the previous Blade movies are streaming on Pluto TV while Deadpool and Wolverine can be watched on Disney+. Now, let me tell you why they're doing this. For me and you, we grew up with Blade. You know what I'm saying? Wesley Snipes in the role. And I'm pretty sure many people went into Deadpool and Wolverine and they had no idea who they was watching, right? They saw me and my wife and my cousin. They saw us jump up and scream like kids. And they're like, what are you so excited about? So they're doing this to get people more familiar with the character. There's like 2 generations who doesn't know about Wesley Snipes' Blade, despite the fact that he single-handedly saved the comic book movie genre. That's right. And Ryan Reynolds has given him props for that. Yeah, many people have grown up with that of the MCU and maybe even the DCEU, but they have no idea where the comic book movie genre was before Wesley Snipes' Blade hit theaters. Like, for real. Now, one thing I could say about Wesley Snipes' Blade as well is it was different. For me, I love comic book movies, but I feel like that film had a certain balance of comic book movie and trying to be its own movie. You know what I'm saying? And I fell in love with it instantly, right? And maybe Marvel is doing this so we can get the younger generation on board as well, because they have no idea about the history, man. Wesley Snipes is iconic in the role. Wesley Snipes deserves every bit of the credit that people are giving him at this very moment regarding this comic book movie genre. It was the first comic book movie since that of the original Superman that showed studios that comic book movies can work. Don't get me wrong, Blade trilogy, it was a dud, right? And the main reason for that is it wasn't quite a Blade movie, which is why we feel that Wesley Snipes deserves another movie, another film, a different outing. Now, with the recent news of his return, I feel that Marvel Studios is aiming to give that to us. They're putting this thing on Pluto TV to get everybody familiar who's not familiar, and then they're going to come out. Bow! Another Blade film. Blade is now rumored to be showing up in Armor Wars, Secret Wars, you know what I'm saying? Doomsday, all of the above. Might even show up in that of Fantastic Four. But I'm pretty certain that he's definitely going to be showing up in the next Deadpool film. And I hear that Marvel Studios is trying to make Deadpool and Wolverine a trilogy on its own, right? Not that Deadpool and Wolverine is serving as the third part of the Deadpool franchise, but it is a new entry. That's right. So you still will be getting Deadpool 3, then you will be getting Deadpool and Wolverine 2. So with that being said, Marvel Studios understands what they have on their hands. And if you ask me, they're not going to drop this opportunity. You don't get it that often in Hollywood. The fans' feedback of the choices that you have made. You know what I'm saying? Because it was really good that Kevin Feige allowed Ryan Reynolds to do what he wanted to do. Thus, they have a $1 billion movie. So something is telling me that Kevin Feige is not going to sleep on this. He's not. He's going to say to himself, look, I heard the crowd. You heard the crowd. You see the campaign online. You see people having all this chatter. You see the headlines, the tabloids. You see it all. So he would be an idiot not to capitalize off of this situation. Many studios, they do not get a gift like this. The fans have spoken, so you should give them what they want. Now, I have reported to you that is what they're intending to do behind closed doors. So let's just hope that this thing unfolds much faster than we are anticipating it, right? I'm your boy. Hopefully you have watched this video all the way to the end, help you about that algorithm. And if you're not subscribed, please be sure to do so. Trying to reach that magical number of 10,000 subscribers. So I'll be highly appreciative. You will help me cross over that threshold by hitting that subscribe button. And if you are going to hit that subscribe button, make sure you hit that notification bell, because YouTube absolutely sucks at notifying subscribers that content creators has uploaded videos to their platform. And don't forget to hit that like button to help me out that algorithm, baby. But in the comments below, let me know if you agree with me when I say that this is a way that Marvel Studios is trying to get those two generations removed familiar with that of Wesley Snipes' Blade.